this thing?
Так, что-то не то.
Because you got snow in the front.
Yeah.
The only good part about technology that I like is the techno. Techno is the only good part about technology.
Where are we?
Yo,
Get it right.
especially broken in this bubble with the snowstorm. You can't bring it back to being new again. I'm sorry.
Oh, I see a smile face on the roof.
Squeeze, hold, and then hit that stretch right here. Good. Pull down, hold, reach it out, rotate.
If you guys remember from the January vlog, I went to Brooks Brothers factory, and so I went to pick up this mannequin, and I'm obsessed with it. It is a little bit dirty. I'm gonna clean her up, but what I loved about this mannequin is that it has wheels and it's adjustable based on how you want it, which is so cool. Today is February 9th. This is KR, she's the chef of the night. Why do you make food look so good?
This is what happens when you try to be salt baked, but you're actually only pepper baked.
That's real.
Oh, is it?
I'm glad it wasn't Christina, not Cancun, who making this tacos. If it was Cancun, you still be cutting tomatoes.
No, he's still in the supermarket inside with tomatoes for my
Today is Wednesday. Actually, today is Thursday, and I am shooting the continuation of Spring Summer Collection. And I just wanted to let you all know that we are going to vacation next Thursday. We bought the tickets last night. I am so excited. It's a 7-day getaway to Mexico. To be completely honest, I've been terrible at vlogging lately. Most of my days are spent in the studio. It is 6:53 and I'm sipping on my favorite rosé and making dinner. I'm making Brussels sprouts with vinegar and honey, a little bit of chicken and rice. Let's go see what Vitaly's up to. What you been up to?
Here, check this out. Boom. I can do a new color. I can do a new genre.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So you got audio interface, headphones, and then you can switch to these ones.
Oh yeah, the small ones.
These small ones are actually what I work on, because if it sounds good on these, it'll sound good on these. Yeah. So that's my stuff. I was just like,
I love it.
today the whole day has been educational. I was just like sitting there learning how to route everything properly, so that it's at my fingertips. Everything's plugged in and connected and activated and all that. And I have a
You
mess
would
here.
be the best person at that.
We made this with like Rausches a while ago.
What?
Yeah. Anyways, you wanted to hear the... Why should I put it on my knee?
Absolutely.
Really? Who is that? It's a computer singing. To me, this song is like when we moved to 717 West Olympic. like those first few months, and I made the song, and it was like first 2 months, and then Rausch's came, and then we're like hanging out, going to places, like hanging out every yeah. It just reminds me of that. It's crazy.
Good morning. It's 4:30. I am putting on my shoes, got my Mian turtleneck on, and we're about to fly. What did you say about traveling?
I said, I don't believe in evolution. I decide where to fly.
Where are we going? American Express. Since we are American Express members, we have some special VIP access.
Ready for some breakfast. Thank you. This one is good.
Yeah.
This one is good.
Everything
Perfect. Thank you. And then let's do some fruits, please.
Oh, this is my favorite part.
Would you like the yogurt or mustard?
Yes, I would like the muesli. Got everything I wanted, and even more. It got really busy here. This is my second cup of coffee. Welcome to lounge area. Currently we're in Charlotte. It's a bit loud. It's really busy actually. And we're on our way to Mexico. We just had our breakfast. Vitaly is having tea, freshly squeezed orange juice. I mean, anything you want is here. Free Wi-Fi, fast Wi-Fi. So yeah, cheers to lounge. Thanks American Express. We are here. To be completely honest, I feel a little bit overwhelmed. This is my first resort, all inclusive. I mean, it's a dream. Like I said, a little bit overwhelmed and grateful, to say the least. First things first, salmon tataki with pomegranate, salmon. Wow.
For coming to Excellent, my name is Lorenzo. This is Sauvignon Blanc.
We just got to our resort. It's a little echoey, but I promise you this, it's phenomenal. You have your own private bath, you have this incredible bed, and check this out. This is my code, ignore it. This is the view that you get from our balcony, ocean view. Welcome to Cancun, Mexico. You have your private pool, you have your private jacuzzi, you have so many restaurants available to you at all times. I just can't believe I'm here. I can't believe that I get to experience this life, this all-inclusive resort. Waking up in the new country with a cup of coffee in your hand and your best friend are the two best things in the world, and they're both free. First day in paradise. It's 80 degrees right now, not super sunny. Looks like it's gonna be raining tomorrow, but it's still super warm. We just had coffee and we're about to get some lunch in about maybe an hour or so.
I'm just putting quotes on Little Philosopher. This is the one I'm using today.
Which one?
A busy calendar and a busy mind will destroy your ability to create anything great.
Oof. So bathing suit. I just recently found out about this brand. I think it's called Shia. I was in Providence, Rhode Island, and I met these two girls. They had this bathing suit on, but they had it in color blue and white. So I came up to them, being totally me, and I was like, hey girls, I really love your bathing suit. Where did you get it? And so they told me about this company. It's called Shia, S-H-E-I, I believe. And they are very, very reasonably priced. And so I got 3 bathing suits. You'll probably see me wearing them. I have white, black, and red. And they're so cool. I think they're the coolest thing ever. You get to pick the bottoms. For example, if you wanted full coverage, you can have it full coverage. You get to choose your top, open, closed. For those who asked me about the bathing suit, I will link this brand in the description. Thank you very much. Trying to convince Vitaly to go get some food. I feel like I belong here. We haven't eaten yet. It's almost 2 o'clock. We're about to go get some lunch. I'm thinking salad, I'm thinking sandwich. I never stayed in such a lovely place before. Let me show you our little terrace. Our room comes with this pool, as well as this bed. Obviously it's wet because we just had rain. We also have this shower here, so you can take a shower after your plunge pool. And here's the view. For today's lunch, we're having Caesar salad, shout out, and eggplant and tomato sauce.
That's just the appetizers.
And these are just the appetizers. Bon appetit. They just keep bringing food. We have some risotto with mushroom and parmesan, and we got some parmesan chicken.
keeps getting better. I got the Parmesan chicken as well.
And they brought us some cookies. How sweet is that? Oh my God. All right, so just to give you some context, people listen to various different sounds in their headphones all at the same time. What we're about to experience is a virtual dance party with people you don't know and having 3 different channels to pick and choose. So there's disco, there's hip hop, and there's some dance vibes.
It's out of my control. I do it for the music. Think about me and you. I just need that groove. Oh, my body needs to move. Don't get in my way now. No. When I hear that song.
We actually have the same song playing in our headphones.
We are waiting for a restaurant to open up. It opens in about 15 minutes. More food, more sun, more champagne. Now, this is the main meal. We got some salmon with zucchini and tomato, as well as risotto with mushroom and Parmesan cheese, and of course, I wonder how long it's gonna take you to upload this video. Yeah. This risotto is fantastic. The way they did the flavoring is so good. Good morning. We are leaving the room and we're gonna go find the gym. It's about 8:30. Right here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And they show all the activities. It says we have a bike tour at 9 a.m. At 10 o'clock we have kayaking tour, and then we have beach volleyball. And then there's water casino, water volleyball cocktail session. different. I'm wearing my favorite workout gear, and here I have my card, my headphones, and water. Honestly, I feel like I'm in paradise. Oh my god. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning and I'm already sitting by the pool. By myself for now, but there's a separate concierge guy. His name is Eric, and he just came up to me and said that I'm here at your service. If you like a smoothie, water, lunch, I can bring it to you right here, right now, which is phenomenal. I'm not hungry yet, but check out this view. I happen to be by myself enjoying this pool. Callie is about to take a shower and join me right here. It's so beautiful. I'm so inspired by this chapter. It says, anything that is of value in life only multiplies when it is given. That which does not multiply through giving is neither worth giving nor receiving. If through the act of giving you feel you have lost something, then the gift is not truly given and will not cause increase. That's a first. I think he loves the sun as much as I love the sun.
Look at this thing. Just look at this. This is a reptile.
I know, this is so
This
cool.
thing's been around for a while.
Today lunch is very special. It's calamari pasta with wine sauce and garlic. Yum. What did you get?
I got the tagliatelle bolognese, I believe. Has the meat ragu, some pasta, and amazing cheese and everything else. Let's try it out.
Yeah. Just a casual Sunday morning.
Done. All right, listen. Think
Yeah.
one word that defines 2021. Decentralization.
Tell me all about it.
Just think decentralization, and it will start to occur to you what I mean.
Every time when I look up for me, come on, look up for me. Every time when I look up for me, come on, look up for me. Every time when I look up for me, come on, look up for me. Every time when I look up for me, like you supply, all our tires. Looking so surprise, don't deny us. She telling me she want to be my lover, yeah. I love you when she want to be my lover, yeah. My little baby go rise on me. My little baby go ride on me. Maria, Maria, Maria. Every time you're looking out for me. Every time you're looking out for me. Love you, yeah, love. Everything go from Maria, yeah.
It's Sunday, about 2 o'clock, and we're about to read books.
Every time we meet up, every time we lie, Maria, Maria. Every time when I look up for me, come on, look up for me. Every time when I look up for me, come on, look up for me. Every time when I look up for me, come on, look up for me. Every time when I look up for me. She no island girl, she from Kilimanjaro. Kilimanjaro, Kiliman, nah, she no island girl.
I love about swimming is the fact that every part of your body is being engaged at the same time. It's unlike any other workout. When you run, you are using certain muscles. When you do P-valve, you usually do focused and intentional strengthening. But when you go for a swim, every part of your body is being activated. I thought I'll show you around. Let's go into the unknown path that leads us to the swing. Today we're having shrimp pasta.
There's only two kinds of weather here in Cancun, Mexico. It's hot and more hot. No more.
One of the reasons why we're here is because we're shooting Vitaly's music video, Summertime. It's coming out in about 2 weeks. I just told everybody that we're shooting music video.
So it's coming out ASAP for only one reason. Daft Punk broke up today, and I'm taking their spot.
Summertime, summertime, summertime. We already want that summertime. On my mind, on my mind, on my mind. Summertime is why you on my mind. Summertime, summertime, summertime. We already want that summertime. On my mind, on my mind, on my mind. We already want that summertime.
I am Vitaly, aka Little Philosopher, aka It's for the Younger, aka Daft Punk's little brother.
I'll never forget this Monday. It's almost 5 o'clock. We just ordered pizza, even though we're not that hungry, and we're going to another Mediterranean restaurant tonight, but we have to try it. Thank you very much. I woke up extremely hungry. Vitaly went for a run, and I just owe it to myself to go get some breakfast. It's only 8 o'clock in the morning, and this is what I get to have for breakfast. We just got our results with the COVID test, and we are negative. I'm gonna really miss this place. though it's not dinner time, I cannot miss this right here. Oh my gosh. I have another fork for you, babe. Good morning. Today's our last day here in Cancun, Mexico. And we have about 3 hours before our taxi picks us up. So we got up fairly early because we wanted to shoot my spring summer collection, which we did. And I'm so very proud of us. Vitaly was my camera guy. I just had a couple looks that I wanted to shoot. We literally did way more than we anticipated. We shot a music video, we shot promo video, I did Q&A, plus we had a lot of fun. I'm just gonna dip in a pool, swim for about an hour, read a little bit, and then go back to the room, take a shower, pack, and we'll have some lunch. I will never forget this trip. It was so beautiful. I'm feeling grateful. I'm feeling happy. Remember, spring summer collection should be out sometime in the middle of March. So I have that to work on. But for now, let's go for a swim. As I promised, I wanted to do Q&A for a very long time. That's right, just as I sat down to do Q&A, somebody started cutting grass. I might need to relocate. Back to Q&A. So why am I doing this? At first I couldn't find a reason why to share anything. I thought, just live your life, do your thing, and, kind of keep it to yourself. Until COVID hit, obviously, like all of us, we often ask ourselves why we do what we do. And the best conclusion that I can share with you is that I want to share my story. I want to share my perspective. This is my truth. This is who I am. This is where I am. This is how I think. And this is my perspective today, February 23rd, 2021. It may change. And that is why I want to just right off the bat have a disclaimer saying that I'm not a guru, I'm not a teacher. I don't even have a college degree. I just want to share how I feel, what I'm going through. And maybe along the way, somebody will connect with what I'm sharing. And maybe some of you may see yourself through my story. I think all of us have some sort of worldview, and some of our worldviews are smaller than the others based on the experience that you had in your life. And I felt like I was given a lot in my life. I had incredible opportunities. I had incredible growth from within. And I feel like it's time for me to start sharing that. Number one question is, why did you start vlogging? And I'll be completely honest, I don't have to do this. I don't feel like I'm obligated to share anything from my personal life or my experiences. I'm a creative person. I love to share. I was raised in such a loving home, and I've been given so much that I feel like I can no longer contain that. I feel like part of my duty now is to share. And to share what? To share my perspective. Okay, number two, I think the most asked question on social media is, how are you so happy? How do you stay so optimistic? And what is the secret to your happiness? I wasn't always this way. Right off the bat, people assume that I was born this way or I have this type of a personality. Not so fast. And I remember being 22 or 21, coming back from Tulsa. I was there studying for 3 years. And when I came back home, I lived with my mom at that time, I had a rough patch in my life. I wasn't fully satisfied. I didn't know where I'm going. I didn't know what I want. And I think that's where my journey began. Journey to myself, journey inward. So I have this concept that when a student is ready, teacher appears. And I remember coming back and kind of being brought back to my home, to, my family, to a certain way of thinking. And not that it's bad, it was just I felt like there was something else. I felt like the world is wide open and there's more opportunities that I wanted to experience. And so what happened is, when a student is ready, teacher appears. And I feel like I was that student who was ready to learn more, to understand more. And I received a couple books that absolutely changed my life. Everybody has that defining point, whether it's through a book, it could be through a movie, or someone coming into your life and sharing something that kind of changes the way you think. And I think I had that experience. And so ever since that time, one of the most incredible shifts that happened in my life is that I began to get really honest with myself. I wanted to be honest about everything. When I started asking these questions, I also started answering them on my own terms. And that was very significant for me, because up until 18, I believe I never had an original thought. I always lived in the shadow of my older siblings. I was born into a family of 13 brothers and sisters. I am one of the younger ones. And so I felt like part of my dissatisfaction when I was 21, 22 is the fact that there's nothing of my own. I made a promise to myself that I will learn to identify what happiness is to me. And I think that's where my journey began, and it's now almost 10 years. And part of my happiness today is the fact that there is nothing that I'm hiding. When people meet me for the very first time, they're surprised by my openness, by my authenticity. And I keep reminding people that I haven't been always this way. It's a process of maturity. It's a process of acceptance. It's a process of me looking deep inside and answering those questions personally about what I want to do with my life, who I want to be with, what kind of relationships do I want to have, where do I want to live. In short, I will say that I took responsibility for my own life. I took full responsibility for all of my feelings, for all of my dissatisfactions, understanding that I am the creator of my life. I am in charge of what I put into my mind. I am responsible how I physically look and what I eat, even though I haven't yet maybe understood the importance of it all. But I remember making a promise to myself that everything will start matter from now on, that I'll be a conscious decision maker behind everything that I do in life. I think I made promises to myself on how I want to treat people. That's when I started to understand the importance of taking responsibility for your own life, for your own destiny, and every day making conscious decision to go in a direction that you want to end up in. Now looking back, I am 32 years old. Here I am in Cancun, Mexico, working from my laptop, looking great, feeling great. Why? It's because I understood the power of cause and effect. Now, years later, I do see what happens when you take full responsibility for your own life and you start making small decisions towards where you want to end up every single day. It's not like I just made some promises, when I was 22 years old and then I forgot about it and now here I am 32, kind of like, I just end up there. No, I believe that every day you need to make steps into a direction to where you want to be. There's no way for me to answer this question without bringing you back to when I was younger and I started making those decisions. And so why am I happy? It's because I'm in control of my life. Why am I happy? It's because I made some promises earlier on that helped me to become the young woman that I am today. And when I think of happiness, I think of all areas. It's not just how much money you make. It's not just a romantic relationship that you have. To me, it's everything. It's the ability to do creative work. It's the ability to have conversations and discussions with your partner and connecting on a soul level. I was very intentional going into this marriage with my now husband. I actually just came across my little paper where I wrote vows. And I remember one of the most essential key points that was important for me is for Vitaly to understand that I'm getting married to him not because I'm miserable, not because I expect a certain treatment from him. I was getting married because I was truly happy person. Even though it was 7 years ago, I remember unlocking the secret that you marry someone not because you think that person will make you happy. You marry because you already feel and look at yourself as this person who has so much to bring. So I got married because I saw this huge world that wanted to be explored. And because I was happy, I knew that I could give that space for my partner to experience the same. I am happy because I work on myself. I'm happy because I'm not waiting for anybody else to do something for me so that I can say that I'm happy. And I think we miss that often. We think that happiness stems from someone else doing something for us so that we can feel happy. We often think that happiness is a result of making more money. This way I'll be able to go to vacations and then buy the clothes that I want. And to me, it's never been about that. It was so clear that happiness is something that you cultivate within yourself. And when you have that, everything else becomes a plus, not a minus. Every relationship you enter, you don't enter it because you want to extract something from that person. You enter any relationship because you're ready to give. And the more you give, the more you receive. And that cycle is so important to understand. I mean, look around. Anybody who's truly, truly happy, if you look deep inside, you will understand that there's something that they give constantly, whether it's through money or whether it's through their perspective or something that they do in the world through a charity, through a business. It's very important to ask yourself a question. Am I happy? And if I'm not, is it because you're expecting that happiness come from the person that you're with or the job that you currently have, thinking that if I get this amount of money, I'll get happy? Just try to look inside and get really honest with yourself. It begins with you putting aside everyone else's opinions and ask yourself, am I being honest with who I am today, right now? Are there areas in me that I'm hiding? Are there areas in me that I wish someone would never find out? I'm saying this because I came to a point where I identified all those points and I became really honest with myself. And now I can share that. I can share that with so much compassion, with so much empathy, and with so much love. And I hope you feel that. So to sum it up again, I'm happy because at some point, I took responsibility for my life. I took responsibility for my actions. I took full responsibility for my decisions. And I started working on that. Every day, every hour, I would pay attention. I became so self-aware that I'm in charge. And I believed in this idea that if you start to look at everything that you do and identify why you do it. Ask the questions, why you said that, why you went there, why are you friends with this person, why are you feeling this way towards money, why did you just respond this way to your mom, why did you feel that jealousy right there? When that girl came into the room, you felt something. Why? And so I kept on asking these questions and refining my answers, being honest to the point where I accepted myself. Ultimately, that's what happens. I'm happy because I accepted myself. I accepted my upbringing. I didn't grow up with rich parents. I didn't grow up in a wealthy home. I accepted the way I look. I accepted my accent. I accepted some of my bad habits, like I have a tendency to bite nails. I accepted lack of education. I think that was a big one. At some point, I felt really bad and I kind of looked down on myself on the fact that I didn't get the proper education. I read my book when I was 18. That was my first book, cover to cover, accepting that, accepting my mom the way she is, accepting that my dad passed away when I was 17, and kind of understanding that I will not have that big shoulder to carry me through on days that will get tough. Accepting yourself and taking full responsibility for who you are, what's in front of you, and making the best out of what you have ultimately results in this happiness, ultimately results in this thrill. You look at everything around you and you see things as they are. You don't look at the world through pain of someone else's opinions. You don't look at the world through someone else's bitterness. You look at the world through your own mirror, because if you can do it with yourself, it's inevitable that you'll be able to give it to others. You'll be able to share. You'll be able to just live and show that. Happiness is not something you can buy. Happiness is not something you can steal. Happiness is not something you can even project. Happiness is something that you can cultivate within yourself. It starts with you. This is the greatest gift that any person can give to themselves, is the ability to be honest with themselves. So I think I'm gonna sign off here. We are about to leave this gorgeous resort and I don't even feel sad about it. I'm excited to go back to work. I'm excited to edit this vlog. I'll never forget this vacation. It's been incredibly satisfying. It is our first all-inclusive resort and I would highly recommend. It's so important to get away and not to be forced to do things that you do at home, like cooking or washing dishes or doing laundry. The last 7 days, I truly rested. I cleared my mind. I was able to go about my days without any distraction, and it's very rare. Like I said, I would recommend all-inclusive resort for anybody who wants to just relax and take some time, maybe write a book, maybe reflect, maybe do some creative projects. This is the place, and it doesn't have to be this particular resort. It's just that all-inclusive offers you the opportunity to really relax and be in the moment. On that note, I want to sign off and I'll see you in March.